Gusto hangs it in there. Circle just about hanging on in there. Shoot is the demand. And Felix Osborne looking for old school man-for-man marking here as well. Third goal with the killer goal. Cucurella with that blow. And it is wide, just wide.
Very deceiving, that one.
It was. I think the more players in the penalty area, and João Felix leads the charge, but too much on the pass. Eric George gets around the defender with the house, and supporters are congregated. That should go for a corner. Referee looked years ago, and then when they failed to pay the tax man, it's hit home. He's looking for his second, threads the ball through.
With Vega still in the left-back position, so
Dackers. Ball is finding the goalkeeper lost the Gusto. Easy. Disasi. Tosin spreads the ball through, powers it in the to Cucurella. Cucurella flies it in. Cucurella gets a curveball from João Felix, and just failing to get there, Axel Disasi.
It's a really good flick on at the near post from Nkunku. You just see Disasi. He's got himself in some really good positions. On another day, he could have had a couple of goals. It's just a really good flick.
Water coming together there. Top willed on by the travelling folk, and well, it's a poor little step over. Tosin looking for his second of the game. He's claiming that one. Well, he answers the crowd and the demands for him to have a pop at goal. He's on a hat-trick now, Danny.
Well, he's showing his centre-back partner, Disasi, how it's done. And if there was a little bit of fortune about the first goal he scored with a deflection, absolutely none with this one. It's a lovely finish. And it's as though the penny dropped halfway through the first half for the centre-backs. And so, OK, we need to advance ourselves. We are going to find ourselves in space. So you just see how deep Morecambe are. It's a lovely little dummy from Vega, and then a wonderful finish from Tosin. It's just afforded the time and the space because Morecambe is so deep. Just curls it into the top corner. It's a wonderful finish.
And they tease the ball into the area. George just wiring the ball forward. Should have put some pressure on this Chelsea defence, which hasn't had to do much. Chelsea. He's looking for a second. He wanted to be his this time and not a deflected goal. Tosin, he's got those shooting boots on.
I think the message has got across to the two centre-backs that they could be the biggest playmakers in this game. You just see how deep Morecambe are. That means the two centre-backs can...
João Felix, the books of Orlando. 2 of the 13 to Chelsea congregate at the far post. There's more on it this time, and Burgoyne once more keeping out the header. Referee had spotted an infringement in there. It was Tosin again. He was clambering over the Morecambe defenders.
Yeah, I think it's just a foul on, I think it's Guiu on Song game as well.
Jorgensen stays on his line. Hangs the ball in the air. Then Chelsea looking for a quick 5 second. George flies it across the face. Dackers is away. Tollitt is in the centre. Dackers is dreaming, and Jorgensen has to go down.
It's a good play once again from Dackers, just drifting in to those wipers.
George has 2 to dance with. He nips through the shoulder, hangs the ball. Jorgensen comes, he drops it under pressure and gets it almost at the third. 26 months. At one point, there's talk of an American by Tutona. Year-old looking lively, cuts the cross in, and the goalkeeper can see that one guided wide. This is Nkunku throwing himself at it.
Yeah, just once again, you see Morecambe defending really narrow. It's near enough a back.
Felix puts it into the area of Tosin shoots the demand from the supporters. It takes a deflection, a very cruel deflection. Heartbreak for Morecambe. The goalkeeper bangs the ground in anger. Tosin will take the goal, but there was a rather cruel deflection on its way.
Well, the game could be cruel, but we said just, 35 seconds ago that Chelsea need more from the centre-backs going forward. And this is what I'm talking about, because Morecambe, they're dropping, they've all got their men, so that means the centre-backs are going to be free. Tosin finds himself in space, and it takes a wicked deflection on the way through. Burgoyne, who's been outstanding, can't do anything about it whatsoever, and it's that horrible deflection just as it comes through. I think it might actually be off Jones, who's playing in the 10 position, so that tells you how deep that Morecambe were defending. But it is really cruel, especially for that man. But
Neto leads the charge. Gue points to where he'd like it. He's merely a decoy, and it's taken very casually. Capital that near post. Goalkeeper stays on his line again. Ooh, off the frame of the goal. They're getting warmer, Chelsea.
I think it's Tosin just makes that run to the near post. Yeah, just gets his head on it there. He's saying it comes off a Morecambe defender, but it's the post that comes to the rescue for Morecambe there.
Beamy day. Tollett. Oh, nice football played by Morecambe. Tollett turns and forces the first save of the game, and Lavia. His job isn't over yet, though. Burgoyne leaves it to his defenders. Chelsea trying from every conceivable angle.
It's Disassi.
Disassi come from the travelling supporters. Ball bounces awkwardly, and
then they could get opportunities to potentially win.
But I'll keep talking. Kunku gets in there, and another big save from Burgoyne. Was it for the keeper, wasn't it? That time it's Gue. Tom White played. Here we go again. Ball played into that.
So it's just feels as though at times things are written in the stars. Your second choice goalkeeper
playing on mistakes. Here goes Tollett again. Tollett teases the ball into the confidence. Here goes George again. Flies a 18-year-old. He's not shy, is he? He's got a bit of skill about him as well. It was Neto trying to get forward on the far side. I'm not quite sure why he's the only player from the Crystal Palace game to start today. With the ball early on, Tyreek George. Lovely little back. Randy's day was when they won the FA Trophy for non-league team. Morecambe roared on by their travelling supporters as they enter the area with adventure.
That's the one bit of criticism that goes against him.
It is James who digs the ball into the area, and a very early chance for Disassi.
And it's a good chance as well. It's a really good chance. It's a lovely ball in from Reece James, and Disassi finds himself free. He just heads it over the bar where really should have been getting that.
Cucurella comes it in blindly, a missed control. Another big save, and Kunku gets his goal. Not a mass celebration from Chelsea, but an air of relief around Stamford Bridge.
Well, this time Morecambe making their own problems. They don't clear their lines. Just see as the ball comes in now, you just think, okay, they've got everything under control. And I think it's actually Jones. It's just that heavy touch. The ball then comes out, and it's eventually put into the back of the net by Kunku. You just see this situation here. Jones, you just got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. The goalkeeper makes the initial save from Vega. There's nothing that he can do from the follow-up from Nkunku. And Chelsea give themselves a little bit of comfort now. But they'll be really disappointed, Morecambe, is in terms of, once again, how they've conceded that goal and not clearing the lines. You don't have time to have a touch in your own box, especially